Last time on Doe. Yeah, I don't remember that happening at all. I'm pretty sure just talking about streaming services. Alright, so if you watched the previous part of this video, then afterwards you're all set. However, if you haven't watched that part, I would go recommend you to. Don't worry, there's a link in the description and also it's in the iCard, so please go check that out if you haven't already. It really does help the channel out. Anyway, if you've already seen it, let's just continue on with the video. Let's go.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Amazon has The Boys and Invincible. Go watch those shows now. If you don't want to subscribe to Amazon Prime, which honestly I don't know why you wouldn't want to subscribe to Amazon Prime, like you get free one-day shipping, like come on bro, that's just free money at that point. But if you don't want to sub to Amazon Prime, this is the only reason you should. I know, like I sound like I'm sponsored by Amazon right now, which I wish I was. Imagine how much money Jeff would be giving me right now, but yeah, this isn't sponsored, just to make that clear. Anyway, The Boys and Invincible are carrying Amazon Prime. I mean, you got Lord of the Rings, and that's about it. Go watch these shows. Anyway, moving on to the next streaming service. Alright, so next up is Hulu. So I've never really used Hulu, but from what I've seen, it looks to have a good collection of shows. It's kind of lacking on the movie front, but yeah, the show collection looks pretty good, honestly. Oh yeah, also I've seen that when you subscribe to Hulu, they have about approximately 2.3 million subscription plans. And for example, they ask you if you want to add packs to your subscription. What is this? I didn't realize Hulu had DLC, but what is really dumb about this whole thing is that this is literally just cable. Like, literally, like, what is the point of this? And also this too. This is also just cable as well. I don't know why you want to buy HBO Max from Hulu instead of getting it from, well, HBO Max, but you can also pay $11 a month for Showtime. It's Showtime. Why would you want to pay $11 extra for Showtime? Yeah, I don't know why I want to rant about that. It's just really weird. Also, Hulu is really pressing you to buy the Disney bundle because hail corporate, I guess. Anyway, the next streaming service I'm going to talk about is Netflix. Let me just say that random ass things get popular on Netflix and no one knows why. At the time I read the script, there's a show about Jeffrey Dahmer, which is really popular for some reason on Netflix, even though he died years ago, and now everyone's talking about him. Thanks to Netflix, I guess. I won't talk about Netflix because you probably already know about the whole password controversy and stuff, and yeah. What I will say is that they either make some of the biggest artistic masterpieces the world has ever seen, or they either make the most mid shows that you want to gouge your eyes out because you don't want to watch that anymore.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
Now it's time to talk about the final pair of streaming services. Sure, I could talk about Peacock or Paramount Plus or other stuff like that, but I don't think anyone actually cares or uses them. Like, I'm pretty sure they have a total amount of subscribers, probably ranging in the tens, so yeah. Anyway, HBO Max and Discovery Plus. Now, there's been a lot of tomfoolery as of late about Warner Brothers Discovery, which is the parent company behind both HBO Max and Discovery Plus, and basically, if you don't know, ever since Warner Media and Discovery merged into one company earlier this year, they were in a lot of debt. So in order to fix some of that problem, they decided to cancel and abandon a lot of the projects that they were working on previously. And this made a lot of people mad, because these projects were almost near completion, such as Batgirl, for instance. Now, why exactly am I talking about this? Well, before all this tomfoolery occurred, HBO Max was on a solid path to become one of the bigger streaming services, up among the leagues with Disney Plus and Netflix. However, after this, the shareholders lost all their faith, and Warner Brothers Discovery lost billions of dollars in their market cap. If you don't know what that means, it basically means Warner lost a lot of their value in simple terms. And now they are in actual big trouble, because as it turns out, they're actually in an even more desperate position for cash.
What do you mean by that?
And now, along with this, Warner is only releasing 2 movies from now to the end of the year, and both of them are coming out this month, at the time we're playing this, and that is really bad, like, really bad. December is usually the best month to release movies because that's when the most blockbusters are released, and also that is the prime of the holiday season. However, since Warner's releasing 2 movies in mid-October, that seems like a very bad move, honestly. I don't know what their whole end game with this is or their plan. but it does not seem good to me. Also, there are rumors that the CEO of Warner Brothers, who originally came from Discovery, wants to potentially scrap HBO Max altogether and replace it with some brand new streaming service, which is also combined with Discovery Plus. The only reason I could see them doing this is company politics. There's literally no reason that this needs to occur. This literally makes zero sense. What I'm guessing is happening behind the scenes is that the Discovery guy doesn't want to build off from the success of a Warner product, so therefore he wants to make his own creation to be the one that dominates in the company. Since after all, Discovery did technically buy Warner for the merger to happen, so it wasn't exactly equal to begin with. Okay, that was a whole side tangent. I was meant to talk about streaming services, not the corruption of the media industry. Anyway, HBO Max got a good library of content. It got all the Cartoon Network classics we all love. It got CNN if you want to watch news for some reason. Oh yeah, also it got HBO, obviously. You can go watch Euphoria there. It's the show that all the Twitter white girls love. Also has Zendaya. Anyway, yeah, it has a pretty solid library. The price is slightly more than other services, but hey, it's still pretty good nonetheless. Meanwhile, Discovery Plus is, well, just Discovery Channel. I don't know what else you want to say about it. It's just Discovery Channel. Anyway, yeah, that was the history of streaming and the streaming wars. Now, basically, we can see that over the years, we've kind of devolved, and now we have about approximately 10 billion different services, when previously it was all in one or two streaming services before. And nowadays, in some cases, the streaming wars kind of hurt the media industry overall and can have a pretty negative impact. But the benefits in return may somewhat outweigh these negatives, so yeah. That's kind of the deal with streaming services, and that brings the streaming wars to an end. This was kind of a dumb video, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. If you did, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe because it really helps out the channel. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Alright, peace. See ya, goodbye.